All right, good morning, you guys. I'm going to do a short video on this area of the garden. A flat of kale, which was the top to this flat of kale. This is the kale that was smashed. Okay, so see how that's grown. And compared to this. Okay, so there's a lot of unevenness over on this side, and we want to have even planting because of watering your product and getting a thorough water for everything is the goal. No. So that, that's the goal. All right, here is a strawberry plant that I dug out of my stump. This wasn't doing that great in there, so this one transplanted well, this one not so much. That one in the back got dry for some reason. I don't know how. It was completely shaded from the time I cut it, but anyway. Here are the beefsteak tomato seedlings that I said they just are not performing that well, and they're not. So I'm going to work on that today. These are Roma tomatoes. They're looking beautiful. I am doing mass planting of these in the square garden. These Roma tomatoes are going up in the square garden. And these are Habanero Peppers right here. They are flowering a little, which is when the that white moth comes in once your pepper plants flower, and they try to take over. So right now is when I have to really be watchful and preventative. Here are tomatoes with an herb. I don't know what that herb is. That's what the kids put in. And pumpkin. This pumpkin is going up in the square garden. All right. Lilac bushes are looking nice this morning. Oh, see this? See those stakes everywhere? You know what that's for? Doggies. They won't like that on their feet, so they won't go near these plants, and that's the point. Chia. And we have that spinach off to the side, and it's already bolting, which is fine by me because I'll take the seed. I know how to replant it. And I put a little side of kale in with that chia. Here is a chia that's been going for a while. And then, if you'll remember, I said I added chia back here. So it's coming up. Sing the chia pet song in your head right now. And here we have the basket of kale, the middle basket of kale. I love this basket. I already said that. But anyway, the kale will be able to grow out of the whole thing, and it will stay there. That's a good spot for it. And this is just to see how things are going. Ooh, I haven't watered over here yet. That's a flat of cilantro. I had to dig it up and replant it there. And basil, I did the same. Needs to be watered this morning. Here's a plat of cilantro that I didn't put out in the sun. And this was basil that I had to dig up, and it's dry. It needs to be. Now, let's check on the dill and the celery. I have never been able to grow dill before. It's still growing, but less and less. And celery, I've never grown celery before either, but we'll see. It takes celery 2 years if you put it by seed. All right, grapes. There are grapes. I need to put an amendment on the grapes. Give them a shot. All right, you guys. This is just a checkup on this area, and I'm gonna get to watering. Oh, I did want to show this. This is my work area right here, so y'all see what I'm working with. Here are all of my little future. It's gonna hold seeds one of these days, or I need to cut it off and cover a plant with it or something like that. And no gardener should be without this book. It is an encyclopedia of everything. There's some Epsom salts. If you wonder why I have sketch paper down there, that's because when I harvest my tomatoes, I'm going to put them on that sketch paper. I squeeze a tomato, put it on unbleached paper, and let it dry in the sun, or, you know, in the warmth of the day. And then I put it in an envelope. And when you plant it, it comes up mass planted, and you can just thin it out as you want. But here's the planting table, and it is bare. That's because a lot of things have gone in, and a lot of things are yet to go in. But they have to be over to the side because it's going to be 100+ degrees today. Yeah. All right. God bless you guys in Jesus' name.